So there you go. That's new frame rails. This was actually probably the easiest part of doing this, restoring this truck, was doing these frame rails. I got these frame rails from PG Adams, and let me tell you, when they say that their stuff is precise, it's precise. I mean, it is. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I mean, all their bolt holes were perfect. Everything was perfect. I mean, this is pretty much like a plug and play. Very easy to do, because I had them do it. And I've said it before, PG Adams is out of Vermont, so I sent my driver's side rail out to them, and they reproduced it with all the holes and everything exactly how it was, and then they mirrored the passenger side. But this is the new driver's side rail. Passenger side rail is on. Passenger side rails, we had to ream a couple holes, because the person who originally drilled the holes really wasn't all that accurate with them. But as you can see, all new rails. I'm still putting bolts on. I'm only putting the most important bolts on right now, just to keep the frame together. And then tomorrow morning, what I'll do is I'll epoxy this and let that cure, and then hit it with a coat of paint before I put the hangers on. Originally, I was gonna put the hangers on, but then I was like, you know what? We're gonna get corrosion behind the hangers. Let me just let me get paint on that before I do anything. But you can see here, that's it. And in case you're wondering, it's about an 18-foot section of frame. The tolerances are tight. PG Adams wasn't kidding. They said it was going to be about 1/16 of an inch of clearance. Look at that. It's the way a double frame should be. In case you're wondering, like, what we did, you know, originally I was going to put grease in between the rails to help with corrosion, but instead we ended up using cavity wax. So this stuff never cures. It cures, but it never really hardens, and it's self-healing. So if you actually scratch it over time, the scratch will close itself back together. And this helped sliding the outer rail over the inner rail. So that's what we ended up using instead of grease. And obviously the inner rails are both painted, epoxy painted, and painted with tractor paint to, you know, prevent corrosion and more rusting. The other thing I'm going to do is actually all along this, we're actually going to put automotive grade seam sealer so that moisture doesn't get in there. I don't think they do that from the factory. That's just an added step that we're doing. But yeah, we made a lot of progress today. It's in case you're wondering, this 18-foot rail weighs around 400 pounds. So it was me and two other guys. We lifted it into place. We used a little bit of the lift and that strap there just to kind of hold it up, so we're not holding all that weight. But overall, it really wasn't that bad of a job. It was actually pretty straightforward. And you know, I got to give it up to PG Adams. Like, they delivered when it came to precisions, and I will continue to use them if I end up getting other trucks with frame issues. You know, it saves you a lot of time. You know, it saves you a lot of time. There's no using a mag drill to drill all these, and then there's always the possibility that it might be off. So, but that's that. I will have a video coming out shortly of a time lapse of how we did it, and I'll probably try and edit that tomorrow. Maybe put it out tomorrow. I don't know yet. I'm trying to get some more stuff done on this, but that's it, man. Hit like and subscribe, and thank you all for the support. And if anybody's got any questions, just feel free to leave a comment. And that's that. I'm gonna go home and take a shower.